Greetings, adventurers. Today's video is sponsored by Bjorn Thorsson. They are a women and veteran-owned brand that sells accessories for both men and women. They sell handbags and wallets and sunglasses and watches. And all of them are a very sleek and classy and high-end design. So they reached out to me and offered to let me pick something from the website for them to send to me. And I picked out a really nice black carbon fiber watch for my husband, actually, for Mr. Sage. And it came in a really nice carrying case. It's made of carbon fiber, and it has a scratch-resistant sapphire-coated crystal watch face with genuine leather bands. So if you have someone on your Christmas list this year who likes the simple, streamlined, kind of modern style, or if that's your style, you can go ahead and check out their website. The link is in the description, and use the code WHISPER10 to get 10% off your order. So thank you to Bjorn Thorsson for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. Okay. All right, are you ready to begin? Well, hey, what why are you screaming? Did you forget that your assessment was today? What do you mean, what assessment? You got the notice, right? Didn't you get the notice that I was coming? Oh, really? All right, I'm gonna have to make a note of that with human communications. So you don't know why I'm here? All right, we'll start at the beginning. Sorry for just popping in on you like that. Usually if someone knows ahead of time that I'm coming, they don't scream when I get here. That's all right. Hi, I am one of Santa's elves. I work with the List Verification Bureau, or LVB for short. And I am here to do your assessment to see which list you belong on. Yeah, you know, the list. He's making a list, checking it twice. Yeah, well, I'm the checking it twice, basically. You see, most of the people in the world, we are able to collect enough data throughout the year that we can determine whether they're naughty or nice, just based on that. And so we don't have to do these, in-person assessments. But every once in a while, there are people that we don't collect enough data on, or maybe they're a little bit, kind of borderline between the naughty and the nice. And so then we have to do assessments in person just to make sure that we put you on the correct list, okay? Oh, no. It's nothing to worry about. Oftentimes, it's really just a formality, especially if you're just kind of borderline. If you err a little on the nice side, we're going to put you on the nice side. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a series of questions, some word association, and then, of course, a little bit of a vibe check, too. Yeah. A vibe check. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You humans have turned it into this just sort of like frilly, silly saying, but it's actually quite serious. We need to get an assessment of your, vibes, basically. So I have a little tool over here that I'll use for that. Yeah. Okay, do you have any questions at all before we start? Okay, so let's start with the vibe check, shall we? Okay, I'm just gonna take this little tool here. I know it just looks like a peppermint stick, but it's actually a highly developed piece of technology. I'm just going to scan you, okay, and this will give me an idea of, where to start, I guess. All right. Okay, so just hold nice and still. You don't have to think about anything or do anything at all. I'm just gonna give a little bit of a scan here. Okay, interesting. All right, and this way. Okay, Let me just record that, okay? Just record our first vibe check really quickly. Could you say your name for me, just for the record? Okay, great. That's what I have here. First vibe check. All right, wonderful. Well, I guess it's time for the questions now. We have them split up into 3 sort of sections, and we'll take a little bit of a break in between each of the sections, just so you are, nice and relaxed, okay? So, some of these questions are pretty obvious as to why I'm asking them. Some of them might seem a little bit strange. Some of them we throw in just kind of for fun to put you at ease. But then some of them, they do actually tell us quite a lot about you. Trust me, the LVB has been doing this for a very long time. We have run assessments on millions of people throughout the years. We know what we're doing. All right. So just, give me your best, most thorough answer. Honest answer, obviously. I'll be able to tell if you're lying, and then that is a check for the naughty category. Well, yeah, I can tell when you're lying. I'm an elf. Oh, did you not know that? Okay, well, just think about it, okay? He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Is it really that unusual to think that he also has lie detecting technology? Yeah. You see, the Sleepometer 6000, that was something that was developed in the 20s. Well, the first one was developed in the 20s. That's a bit of technology, but the whole being able to tell if you're lying or not, that's actually just something that we elves do naturally. Yeah, you can't lie to an elf. In fact, lying was actually a concept that we didn't even really understand until we started working for Santa and working with humans. And you all can be quite deceptive, or at least try to. Some of you are rather good at lying. Some of you are rather terrible at it. But either way, I will be able to tell. So just give me your honest answer, okay? Okay, great. Let's get into the questions, shall we? All right, question number 1. What is your favorite holiday beverage? Yeah, eggnog, hot cocoa, hot cider, maybe a chocolate margarita, or any of those fun little beverages. Okay. Wonderful. Did you steal anyone's Halloween candy this year? Okay. I appreciate the honesty. Okay, which of the following would you be the most excited to find in your stocking on Christmas morning? Lots of candy, a new book, a new pair of fuzzy socks, or hygiene items? Yeah, I can say it. Lots of candy, a new book, fuzzy socks, or hygiene items. Okay. Good answer. All right. If one type of domesticated animal was plotting the demise of humanity, which one do you think it would be? Really? I guess it is always the quiet ones, isn't it? What color do you associate with your sense of taste? Yeah, if you had to pick a color. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. What do you think would be your job if you were employed at the North Pole? Oh, sure, there's all kinds of them. There's reindeer trainers, there's the stable hand, obviously, there's toy makers, there's candy testers, maybe a personal assistant to Mrs. Claus, elf manager. What do you think you would be the best suited for if you worked at the North Pole? Okay. Mm-hmm. How do you unwrap your gifts? Yeah, do you just kind of tear into them really fast? Do you sort of slowly and methodically unwrap them? Do you very carefully unwrap them before Christmas so you can see what they are and then wrap them back up again? Okay, good. Okay. Alright, if you received a gift card for Christmas, where would you want it to be from or for? Yeah, they seem to have a little bit of everything, don't they? Makes sense, makes sense. What would be your second choice? Okay. If you woke up tomorrow and possessed unlimited riches, what would you do first? Okay. Okay. All right. What sort of gift giver would your family say that you are? See, we ask about family because sometimes it's maybe more fun to give gifts to our friends, but sometimes we feel more obligated to give gifts to our families. So that's why we ask about what your family would think. Would they say that you are a cheap gift giver or a thoughtful gift giver or a lavish gift giver, maybe a forgetful gift giver? What would they say? Okay. What time do you typically go to sleep at night? Okay. And then how many hours of sleep do you think that you get each night? Really? Okay. All right. Do you sleep with stockings on your feet? Okay. No, it's all right. I just want your honest answer. Like I said, some of these questions are very important. Some of them are just, more fun. Just to sort of put you at ease. So don't think too much about it, okay? Just give me your honest answer. All right. Pineapple on pizza. Yay or nay? Okay, all right. It's just a yes or no question. So intense about it. Why are you all so intense about that? It's crazy. It's like it's a travesty if you don't agree one way or another. It's strange what you humans view as so important. All right. What does a typical Saturday night entail for you? Okay. Me? Oh, usually just work. work. Especially this time of year. Alright. If you could describe the human race using a smell, what smell would you choose? Interesting. Okay. Do you believe that world peace is possible? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, that was all of the questions for section 1 of our assessment here. So why don't we just take a moment, all right? You can just sort of relax, maybe take some deep breaths. I don't want you to have to think about anything, okay? Yeah, here, why don't you just close your eyes for a second and just listen to this sound. Just listen to that sound for a second. Just relax. Listen to that sound a little bit. Don't worry about it at all, okay? Okay, are you ready for section 2? Alright, it's about the same number of questions. We'll take another little break for a second and then move on to section 3. And then the last section is word association, okay? Okay, sounds good. Well, let's get back in. Alright, what is your favorite candle scent? Ooh, that's a good one. Me? Winter Forest. That's my favorite. Alright, what is your favorite holiday film that you like to watch this time of year? Oh, that's a good one. What genre do you like better of holiday films? Do you like the sweet romantic ones or the silly ones, or maybe the silly but then ends up sentimental ones? Okay. Alright, do you have a favorite holiday song that you like to hear or sing? That's a good one too. Alright. How often do you curse? Yeah, swear, curse and swear. How often? Okay. What did you do on Black Friday this year? Okay. All right. When do you put up your holiday decorations? Is it the first day after Thanksgiving? Is it in December? Is it Christmas Eve? Do you decorate at all? Okay. All right. All right. Do you believe in aliens? Okay. Is there anything that you would change about yourself if given the chance? That's all right. Okay. It's understandable. All right. What is your favorite movie time snack? Oh, just in general, not necessarily for the holidays. But if you have a special one for the holidays, that's fine too. Okay. All right. You've been handed the auxiliary cord at a party. What's the first party song that you play? That's a good one. It's been popular this year. And who was that by? Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. All right. What unusual trait do you find attractive in a person or a potential partner? Yeah, there's some things that kind of a lot of people find attractive, but what's something that's a little unusual or maybe even a little silly or quirky or something that you enjoy about someone? Oh, okay. Right. All right, now this one is very important. Have you posted online or told somebody about spoilers from a TV show or a movie this year? Good, good. Hate those people. Oh, not hate. Hate is not a nice word. But it's very irritating. Alright, what is the travel velocity of an unladen swallow? Best guess. Okay. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Yeah, let's say get ready for work. How long does it take you? Or school or whatever? Okay. And if you were going out with friends, then how long would it take you? Okay. All right. What do you like most about the holidays? Good answer. Wonderful. All right. Now, what do you like the least about the holiday season? Yeah. No, that's understandable. All right. How do you typically celebrate New Year's? Okay. All right. What sort of traits or skills would make you valuable in a sort of end of the world apocalypse type situation? Yeah. Are you a good fighter? Are you a good leader? Are you good at, problem solving? Are you good at survival skills? Those kinds of things. Okay. Oh yeah, any scenario. We're just talking in general. You can say that it's zombies. You can say that it's, some sort of a global catastrophe. Okay. Well, if ever there's an apocalypse, I think I'll be searching you out. All right. Now this one it might seem a little bit strange. It's more just how your mind works, okay? Don't think about it too much. What do you think would be the perfect murder weapon? Really? Why is that? Okay. Sure. I know it's a bit of a strange question. Like I said, some of these are a little bit funny or a little bit weird. It's all just part of the process. Don't worry about it. Just trust the process. All right. Well, that finishes up section 2. Well done. Well done. You're doing great. Like I said, it's not, it's really just a formality. Sometimes we just, we try our very best to keep tabs on everyone throughout the year, but sometimes we just don't get everywhere, So it's really just, to make sure that we're putting you where you deserve to be, on which list, okay? All right, let's just take another second just to relax, okay? Here, I've got these little feathers. Just 2 little feathers. I've got a little red one and a little green one, okay? I want you to pick one of them. Whichever one, it doesn't matter. It could be the tall red one or the short green one. I'm going to start moving them around. I just want you to follow which feather you pick, okay? Did you pick a feather? All right, wonderful. Just going to move them around a little bit. You just keep focusing on the feather that you chose. don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about the other feather or me or anything in the background. You just focus on your feather, okay? All right, now in a moment I'm going to say switch, and I want you to switch to the other feather, okay? All right, and switch. Good job, good job. Just focus on that feather. I just want you to relax a little bit in between our sections of questions. You're doing a great job. Just focus on that feather for a little bit longer. All right, now switch back to the original feather you were following. Just follow the feathers. Follow the feather. Follow the feather. Well done. Well done. Okay. Shall we move on to section number 3 then? Wonderful. Just put that down. So this is our last section of the traditional questions before the assessment, or before the word association, all right? Okay. Which reindeer name is your favorite? And please don't say Rudolph. Everyone says Rudolph. Rudolph is, I know he had sort of a difficult start to life, but now he's honestly a bit of a celebrity, and sometimes fame can go to people's heads, even sweet little reindeer. You know, he's so famous and well known that he doesn't even really have to work on Christmas Eve unless it's actually stormy. So, you know, it's actually often he's just sitting at home in his little reindeer stall, you know, just living life and enjoying things. He does a third of the work of all the other reindeers, but gets all of the attention. It's so annoying. So besides Rudolph, which is your favorite? There's Dasher, or Dancer, or Prancer, or Vixen, or Comet, or Cupid, or Donner, or Blitzen. Which of those is your favorite? Okay. Good answer. All right. Have you stolen anything in the past year? Now be honest, remember, I can tell if you're lying. Okay. All right. Which holiday pie is your favorite? Apple, pecan, pumpkin, cherry, maybe. What is your favorite pie? That's a good one. All right. Which wintertime activity is your favorite? That's a good one too. What about your second favorite? Something else that you enjoy doing during the winter? Oh, okay. All right. Have you ever re-gifted something? Yeah, you know, if someone, gives you a present that you don't particularly like, you decide to pass it on and just give it as a gift to someone else so you don't have to buy them a gift. Okay. All right, this one I want you to think about for just a moment. It's a rather interesting question. If you had the entire world's undivided attention for 1 minute, what would you say? What's something that you would want the entire world to know or to think about or to hear from you today? Yeah, it's all right. You can think about it for a moment. I know that's one of those questions that you go, golly, that's a big ask. It's all right. It doesn't have to be anything like insanely profound. Just whatever comes to mind. What's something that you would want them to know? I like that. Right. All right. matching jammies for the holidays. Yay or nay? Okay. All right. Name 3 things that you like about yourself. Yeah, it can be anything. Just anything that you like about yourself. Okay. All right, number 2. Okay. And number 3. Okay. All right. What is something, or maybe a few things, that you are passionate about in life? Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you like it when there's a white Christmas? Or do you prefer no snow? Okay. Yeah. All right. Have you made, or do you plan on making a charitable donation somewhere this holiday season? Okay. Have you ever asked for charitable donations in your honor, maybe, instead of receiving gifts, whether it's for Christmas or maybe your birthday or whatever else? Okay. What do you believe happens after we pass on? Right? All right. What is your go-to binge or comfort show? That's a good one. I like that one too. All right. If you were able to pick one species of animal that you could talk to, that you could talk to them and listen to them and hear what they're saying, which animal would you pick? Don't say reindeer. Trust me, you don't want to know what's going on in their minds. Okay. What? Oh, well, no, it's just a lot of them, their minds are kind of empty. Unless they're famous. All right. All right. What is the most important possession, material possession, that you own? Okay. Okay. What do you do first thing on Christmas morning? Is that a family tradition, or is that just what you choose to do? Okay. Do you remember one Christmas in particular from your childhood or just earlier in life that was really, really special? Yeah, maybe, I mean, it might be a gift, or maybe something that you were able to do, or something special happened that Christmas. Huh? Yeah. little bit of Christmas magic there. All right. How many roads must a boy walk before he becomes a man? Good. What is the worst smelling place that you have ever been? Okay. That makes sense. You're doing great. Just a few more, okay? What are you most thankful for from this last year? Yeah. Good answer. All right, last question. Do you leave out milk and cookies for Santa Claus? Okay. What kind? Oh yeah, he likes those. Good. Good to hear. All right. Wonderful. Well, that concludes all of the questions. Now we just have the word associations, okay? Now for these, I just want you to tell me the very, very first thing that comes to your mind when I say these words, okay? But first, maybe we should do just a little more to just help you relax, okay? You've just answered a lot of questions for me. Here, I want you to just focus on the snowflake here, okay? Just focus on the snowflake, that little sound. Just a little wooden snowflake. Little snowflake, little snowflake. Wonderful. Just focus. Focus on the snowflake. Focus on the snowflake. Focus on the snowflake. Focus on the snowflake. Focus. Good. Just focus. Focus on the snowflake. Focus on the snowflake. Do you like this sound better? Or this sound better? This sound? Or this sound? Okay. All right, wonderful. Shall we move on to our word associations? Okay, great. Again, this is just the first thing that comes to your mind, okay? Don't think too much about it. Even if the answer is just, ugh. That's all right. That can be your answer, okay? I just want to know the very, very first thing that comes to mind. All right. Holly. Okay. Mistletoe. Grinch. Okay. Snow. Okay. Reindeer. Okay. Oligarchy. Yeah, oligarchy. Okay. Cocktail weenies. Yeah, you know, the little mini cocktails, you put them in the little thing. Okay. Eggnog. Okay. That's one of those things. You either love it or you hate it. Caroling. Consumerism. Good. Fuzzy socks. Holiday traffic. Yeah. Chestnuts. Everyone says that. Environmentalism. Okay. Fireplace. And last but certainly not least, world peace. Wonderful. Thank you so much for allowing me to get through all of that. Now, I just want to, before I go, just give you one more quick little vibe check, okay? Just to make sure we take one reading at the beginning and one reading at the end, because sometimes people are a little bit nervous at the beginning, but hopefully it hasn't been too nerve-wracking. Okay, great, great. So you just hold nice and still, okay? I'm just gonna take this and just get another reading on your vibe. Check. Okay, okay. This way. Down and up. All right, wonderful. Let me just write that down really quickly. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. All right. Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just make a note of that really quickly. And then I think I'm all set. Do you have any other questions or anything else that you would like to add to your assessment? Okay, wonderful. Well, I mean, it's a bit early to tell, but I think it's probably safe to say that you're going to end up on the nice list, okay? So, don't you worry at all about anything. Thank you very much for being so cooperative and being so honest and taking time, even though you didn't know that this was happening. I appreciate it. Those of us at the List Verification Bureau appreciate it as well. All right, well, thank you very much, and happy holidays.